Hello, welcome to this video. This is the state of my hi-fi setup. Just an update because I've made a wee upgrade, well, quite a substantial upgrade really. For many years I've been using the Rega P5 record player as my source component of choice. It's a lovely record player, and yeah, I absolutely adore it, but I'm afraid I've just sort of bitten the bullet, and you know, the time has come for it to go, and so now I'm using a Rega RP8. I do love the whole Rega philosophy about all their products, and you know, their beautiful designs, and you know, their sound quality. I've just, you know, over the years I've just grown to love it, so I've stayed with Rega. This is the RP8. It's now at the moment the Rega lineup consists of the RP1, which I believe is based on their older designs of turntable from the mid-noughties. Looks like basically an old P2, as it were, just called an RP1 instead. So you have the RP1, the RP3, which is their lower mid-range component. Then you have the RP6, which is the equivalent of what my P5 was many years ago. The kind of bread and butter, middle of the range turntable. Then you have the RP8, which is what this is. Which is an upgrade, I think, of their P7 turntable from the mid-noughties, about 2004, I think, 2005 maybe. And then finally now, just been introduced in the last few months, they have the RP10, which is an improvement to the P9, has the ceramic, the white ceramic turntable platter, and you know, new arm and a completely dedicated power supply. This comes with the TTPSU, which is down here. That was how I upgraded my P5 a couple of years ago. I've still got it actually. It's sort of in the back room, but it's essentially it's an optional upgrade for the P5. You have to have it with the RP8, though. There's no option about it, otherwise you've got no way of turning the motor on and off. Okay, this I have with a Rega Exact cartridge. It's their top of the range moving magnet cartridge. I didn't think my phono stage or my bank balance could take the Afita, which is their Rega's moving coil cartridge. I would have liked to, but I think it will need a phono stage upgrade first before I do that. Okay, so here is the RP8. Now you might just be able to sort of notice that it's sort of got this kind of wiggly woggly what we call the skeletal, or what Rega call the skeletal sort of design of the frame. You can lift that out and just have this sort of odd shape playing on your hi-fi rack. I would rather not. I actually prefer the plinth. I don't mind. It looks quite nice with the sort of cutout there. I think that's just sort of quite nice in its design, but without the outer surround, I'm not so keen on it. So that's how I prefer it. It has this is the RB808 tone arm, okay, which is the P5 had the RB700, so this is an upgrade of the RB700. The RP3 and RP6, i.e. the lower and the absolute mid-range, share the same arm in the new Rega range. Wasn't always the case. The P5 had an upgrade of the P3's tone arm, for example. So yeah, yes, and I'm actually I'm at the moment I'm absolutely really pleased with it. I'm do a video talking about the sound quality a bit later, but yeah, this is just having a wee looky. Here comes the Creek phono stage. It's lost one of its rubber feet. I moved quite recently, and for some reason, I don't quite know how it happened, but it's lost its rubber feet. Okay, I do have a slight issue with hum, and I've just moved things around a little bit to try and move this phono stage away from the left-hand speaker, which seems to have done the trick slightly. I also have to use it. I don't know whether or not it's to do with the actual plugs or to do with the socket, but if I can find them, I did have them a moment ago. Here they are. These are the sort of surrounds to the plugs. At the moment I'm having to use them bare because otherwise they won't fit into the phono sockets of the phono stage. So that is an irritant, which is either something to do with the phono stage or something to do with these. I would hope it's something to do with the phono stage, because I would hope that everything that Rega themselves made sort of turned to gold, as it were. Yeah, I think that phono stage is a lovely phono stage. It's worked beautifully with the gold ring cartridge that I had on the P5, and yeah, but I think that because this record player is so obviously a step up, and it really is, the difference between P5 and TTPSU and RP8 and TTPSU is like is like complete chalk and cheese. This is my Apollo RCD player. This is my Mirror 3 amp, which I still adore. It has one irritant, and that is this shared source switch and volume control. You have to hit it in just the right place to get it to change between one and the other, and it can be just a tiny bit fiddly. This down here is the TTPSU, which, as I said, comes with as standard on the RP6 and the RP8. The RP10 has its own power supply. Okay, this is these are my Rega R3 speakers, which again I've had for many years. Okay, so yeah, I hope I didn't turn my camera there.